Hi, guys. Hi. How is everyone? In case you're wondering who I am or you missed any formal introduction of me, I am Imani K. Brown. I am a tattoo artist, illustrator, and brand specialist. I help people, whether it is their kawaii tattoo of their dreams or actually getting to the creative entrepreneurship lifestyle of their dreams, I help people reach their wildest dreams. That's what I do. So, in helping people reach their wildest dreams, I am here today to talk to you about giving yourself permission. Um, it is the one thing that I think is most important on any creative journey of any kind is to actually give yourself permission. In fact, it is my personal theory that a lot of times you miss giving yourself or you miss the mark in being able to do the things that you want to do that are self-serving, that help you become a better person, that help you connect with your community. All of these things, I personally feel that a lot of times people talk themselves out of doing them before they get to actually doing the things because they forget to give themselves permission. So today we are not going to forget to give ourselves permission. In fact, we are going to go through 3 steps of how to give yourself permission, how to actually stop, take a moment, and say, I can do this. I deserve to do this. I'm going to be great at doing this, and you can't stop me from doing this because I do what I want. Yeah, those are the voice. Those are how the voices go in my head. But in this talk today, 3 simple ways to actually give yourself permission so that you can be amazing, so that you can go forward, so that you can reach your wildest dreams, and so that you can create with intention. That's what we're going to do today. Um, the crazy thing is that dreams are not attainable. They're attainable. You just have to do a little bit of work to get there. And to give yourself permission simply means that you want your left and your right brain to get along. One thing you'll have to know, hands down, in terms of giving yourself permission is that in any creative arena, whether it's art, whether it's I don't know, creating your dream brand, whether it's your dream business, any creative arena, anything. Creativity takes courage. Henry Matisse tells us so. What does that even mean? It means that you have to be okay with being obnoxious, to say that you need this in your life. I created this just for you. Dream it, block it, do it. That's it. Okay, class over. Let's go. No. Okay, so those are the 3 ways that you simply give yourself permission. Dream it, block it, do it. These are 3 varying steps to actually giving yourself permission. One being, or dreaming it being the kindest step, doing it being the most vulnerable, just get out there, forget your feelings, and just do the thing step. Um, so 3 varying steps. You can take them as you will, but this way you have 3 different ways of giving yourself permission without actually overwhelming yourself to the point of going back into your cubby hole, going back into introverted me, going back into hiding. There'll be none of that once you dream it, you block it, and or you do it. You can do them together or you can do them individually, but dream it, block it, do it. Dream it, block it, do it. Dream it, block it. Say it with me. Dream it, block it, do it. All right, so here we go. Let's talk about dreaming it. When you dream it, just have a conversation with yourself. They say that only crazy people talk to themselves, but guess what? At this moment in time, you must be crazy if you're going to take your own journey, take your life into your hands, and reach your wildest dreams. So, let's get crazy. In this, you're going to write it down. You're going to have a conversation with yourself. So you won't be doing the whole Hey girl, let me tell you about my dreams. For real? Let me tell you about mine too. Maybe we can compare. We're not doing that. We're going to do it on paper. Instead, what you're going to do is you're going to have a conversation with yourself about all the things that you actually want to do, all the things that are within you, all the things that you want to touch, you want to reach, and you want to put them down and you want to say why you want to do them. You want to connect with outside motivation and you want to be able to connect with inner inspiration. So, in this, you want to make sure that with that, you have a conversation and you ask yourself, why are you doing the things that you want to do? Why do you even want to take this journey? Why do you want to cause yourself any type of uncomfort? Because you are going to be pushed out of your comfort zone, guaranteed. But you want to make sure that in doing all of that, that it's in a way that is okay to you, to your authenticity, and to your innate being, to your spirit, to your person, to who you are, and to how you want others to perceive you. So you want to make sure you connect with those things. You want to have reminders when the time gets tough, etc., etc. So you want to write them down. There are 5 good reasons why you want to start writing things down, and I'll go through those with you really, really quick. Um, Benefits of writing things down. Stress reliever, really simple. Kids will come home and they take the crayon and they just spend a really hard day. That's writing things down. Sometimes you actually need to say, write out all the things that you couldn't say within a day and that were just kind of like still holding and weighing on you type of deal. Write it down. Stress reliever. The second reason would be that it's for creativity and learning. Doodling, trying to remember things, processing all of those new ideas, putting those things into play. How do I put those things into play? This is what I see in my head about how to put those things into play. You can actually do that creativity and learning bit by just writing things down. Again, with creativity and learning, there's also memory. You build a bridge between your left brain and your right brain by writing things down. Writing things down tangibly also helps you remember things and it helps seep things into your subconscious. It also helps you to will things. So you definitely want to make sure that, you go through memory. Um, and then, last but not least, feelings. Well, it's not last. I take that all back. But feelings. Feelings are something that you want to go through. And while you go on your journey of self discovery, whether it's through entrepreneurship or anything else, when you decide to take any particular path that sets you on a path of self discovery, you go through all of the feels 100%. And sometimes you actually need to be able to recall those feelings. What triggered them? How did I release them? How did I get through them? Did I cope or did I just keep going? All of those things. So you want to make sure that you check in on yourself and on your own feelings. Sometimes we forget to do that. So you may want to write them down. And then, you may not actually process them that day or that moment, but at some point you have them written down so that you can process them. And now, last but not least, gratitude. Yes, yes. To always be thankful, to be thankful for the good times, to be thankful for the bad times, to be thankful for your failures, your wins, your losses, to be thankful for your leads, all of those good things. You want to take time to actually, show gratitude to the universe for the things that are actually being done. Show gratitude to those people, to your team, and just say thank you. Sometimes it doesn't just come out right as a thank you. Sometimes we live in our head because we're thinking about too many things and we have tunnel vision and we forget to say thank you. So you can literally write it down. Thank you. 5 reasons to write it down. And now that we know that it's important to write things down, and now you have 5 solid reasons of why to write things down, I'm going to tell you that it's important that you actually have that conversation with yourself about your motivation versus your inspiration and you write it down. You're going to need to remember those things. So, here's an action step. Fun action step. Write it down. You're going to take time and you're going to write down your motivation, your outside reason, your reason for being, your reason why you're going to get up and make sure things are done, the reason why you are actually on this path, the reason why, it is important for you to finish this marathon. Write down your motivation. And then write down your inspiration. Your inspiration is the things that are inside of you, the things that you want to use to change the world, those things that resonate and connect deeply with your inner spirit. Those are the things that you want to write down for inspiration. And then at some point, maybe sometime in the middle, you'll be able to find where those things interlap. But for now, you're just writing them down. It's that simple. So take some time. I'm going to do mine too. I have my lovely page here. I'm going to go ahead and write down my motivation versus my inspiration. And we'll go on to step 2 soon. All right? I'll see you in a minute. The second way that you can actually give yourself permission is to actually block it. Not block it like literally block something from happening, but block something as in planning things to happen. So with blocking it, I call them brain dumps that you can do, and those are very, very easy. It's literally just taking an idea bank and writing down all of your creative ideas. That way you start moving your ideas from a space of dreams and ideas. You move them from being cluttered in your head and being very, very overwhelming. You move them from being those ideas that get you so excited that you don't know what to do with yourself, and then life just seems overwhelming just because you're so excited, into a more realistic and manageable space, which is again writing things down. So the more that you actually write things down, you write those things down, get them out of your head, get your head kind of clear, make room for other inspirations to happen, make room for other creative firecrackers to just kind of pop. The less anxiety you have, the less you experience any overwhelm, the more you feel like it is possible to get this stuff done. And then you can always break things down from that to what actually works for you to getting things done. So with blocking it, you're literally moving your ideas from a dream space into a more realistic, manageable space. It's very easy. So at this time, we're going to do another action step. This one isn't as involved, but you're going to just write down your ideas. Write down a few ideas that you actually want to get done. See how it feels for you to write them down as opposed to having them live in your head. Take some time with yourself at this moment and just brain dump. Just, make it as ugly as you want or as cute. But make sure that you are dumping out some of those things that have just been swirling around in your head. You're like, oh, I got it all. I know exactly what's going to happen. Woo, woo. No. Stop it. Get it out of your head. Stop being the cause of your own overwhelm. Write it down and give yourself permission to do the things. So, at this moment, that's what we're going to take a moment to do. We're going to write down at least 5 ideas, 5 things that have been swirling around in your head that you actually want to get done for you. Whether it's gardening and things that are related to self-care or home, or it could be things related to your own entrepreneurship journey. Who cares? This is about you and your relationship with yourself, giving yourself permission. Yourself. So make sure that whatever you write down is true to you and your needs at this moment while we're in this space together. Again, I'll be doing the same assignment with you. So I'm going to definitely make sure that I, jot some things down in my idea bank in terms of some creative ideas that I have swirling around, because boy, do they come like every day. So You're not alone. Jot your ideas down. Take some more time with yourself right now so that you can actually see what it feels like to loosen those things in your head, get them out of your head, and move them into a realistic space. Okay? Sometimes you just need to jump off the deep end without a life jacket. So, this is what that step is all about. Just do it. Um, when you just do it, it's no secret that if you want to get it done, then that's what you do. I have a favorite rapper, Nipsey Hussle. He has an album out now, Victory Lap, and it's one of my favorite raps or one of my favorite albums to be inspired by. But when I was introduced to Nipsey Hussle, there was a song called Ocean Views. That's actually the song that got me interested in him. One, because he was saying ocean views. We're watching the video and it was this beautiful scenery, but it's this scrawny guy kind of like yelling at me. But what he did got my attention. It got me to start dreaming about my own ocean views, what that means for me. But in the hook, um, ocean views, small circle is a chosen few. Wrote it down and I followed through. That's the part. That's the magic right there. I wrote it down and I followed through. So, in this, some of those ideas, you could just do them if you want and you could just follow through. But giving yourself permission is also about completing tasks. So, make sure that in giving yourself permission that you don't just give yourself permission to start a task. You give yourself permission to wholly do it. Do it, get it done. Good enough is good enough. Go back and do it better the second time around. But the first thing is to just do it. Nike says it. Just do it. That's really all you got to do. Um, so, since that is the third step, what we're going to do right now is we're going to think about just doing it. You're going to write down a business goal or goal in general. I don't care what your goal or intention is, whether it's to complete this marathon, whether it's to do something for your family or for yourself, self care, whether it's to take care of your home and do some gardening, whether it's to take the cat to the vet, whether it's to do something amazing within your business, whether it's to launch your next product. Whatever it is, write down one goal. You're also going to write down with that goal a note of encouragement to yourself. Okay? So you're going to write down one goal, a thing that you're going to get done. Doesn't matter what it is. Again, it needs to be true to yourself, your person in this space at this moment. Write that goal down. Connect with it. After you connect with it, write a note of encouragement to yourself. You'll need it. After you do that, seal it, sign it, hide it. Got that? Seal it, sign it, hide it. So make sure it's in an envelope, seal it. You want to sign it, make sure you know what it is so it doesn't just look like some needless envelope floating around. And you're going to hide it. Hide it someplace where you can look at it or you can find it in like the next, let's say, 90 days. You can find it in the next 90 days. That's 3 months. And you can look at it and you can see how well you did. And then you can write another note to yourself if you want to. But that is how you give yourself permission. That is how you just do it. Just go forward, do it, set your intention, and get it done. That's it. In terms of giving yourself permission and the 3 steps to give yourself permission. So, in case you need the 3 steps again, one, make sure that you dream it. When you dream it, make sure that you are having a conversation with yourself. Write it down. You don't have to talk to yourself out loud if you don't want to, and if you do, that's okay. But make sure that one, when you dream it, with that conversation, you write it down. Two, make sure that you block it. And blocking it, always do a brain dump. Get those things out of your head. Make sure that they are moved from a dream or an idea space and you start moving those things into reality where they become more tangible, where they become more real. They become something that you know that you can do or you can see how you can move things around and make your building blocks to actually do what you want to do. The third one is just going out there, jump off the deep end without a life jacket, follow through and do it. You can always just say, forget it. I know what I know. I know what I need to do, and just do it. Give yourself some self accountability, add some pressure, and shine just like a diamond. So, those are the three things: dream it, block it, do it. And give yourself permission today to make sure that you can create with intention and reach your wildest dreams. Be amazing at all the things that you're going to do, that you want to do, and the things that you're doing now. Make sure that every day you give yourself permission. It's not a journey that you take once and you keep going and everything falls into place. It's a journey that you'll take multiple times, maybe daily, like me, maybe once a week, maybe once a month, maybe only when you see yourself being kicked out of your comfort zone to get a job done. Whatever that job is, whether it's self serving, for an employer, or for your own business. Either which way, you're always going to need some type of method to give yourself permission. So now you have three: dream it, block it, and or do it. Either way, be amazing. Go forward and create with intention. It's been great. Yume means dream in Japanese. So it is my dream creative strategy planner, and you can actually download it. You can print it out. It can be used as a monthly, or you can use it as a 90-day calendar to actually reach your wildest dreams. So the pages are fun, and there's also a lot of quotes in there. And you also have a daily task planner so that you can make sure that you get things done. So dream it, block it, do it. Go download the strategy planner. Get things done and be amazing. Go paint your day bright. Thanks for having me, guys. Janae.